What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Little Dude 314 daily upload. I'm sick right now, and I'm sick and tired of doing this video because it's the 5th time I've done this video. Because OBS. I learned my lesson now. I fixed it. It should be fine this time. Anyways, today is my second mod showcase after 4 years. The sequel. Today I'll be reviewing Up, Down, and All Around. I really like this mod. It's pretty interesting. It's like about gravity, as you probably know. And grab some of the stuff off the chest to start with. So, basically to start this mod, you gotta mine these ores, which are antimatter ores. You can find any three of the 3 dimensions. And when you mine it, you get the antimatter like dust or whatever, and it'll like fly everywhere. I'll show you. So when you mine it, I recommend just like mining right on top of it, so you grab all of it, basically as close as you can, or else it'll just bounce everywhere. They actually interact with the blocks. It's kind of cool, actually. So this is like the core material for like the rest of the mod. You basically everything else you craft includes this of some sort or variety, some variant of this. Speaking of the variant, you have the disestablished antimatter, which you can get just by smelting it, or not antimatter, antimass. You just get it by smelting in a furnace. Anything. It's pretty simple. One of the first things you could craft with it is this gravity inducer, antimass inducer, and you craft it with 1 normal antimass, 1 disestablished antimass, and 1 compass. You can put this on any one of your tools, and see at the bottom it says antimass inducer. And it gives you a chance of dropping antimass from any block. To get rid of it, you just put a water bucket in there, and it'll get rid of it if you don't want it. The next thing is grav iron and gravity paste. Now you can craft grav iron with 1 iron ingot and 2 disestablished antimass, from the ones from the furnace. You get gravity paste with a slime ball, a glowstone dust, and a disestablished antimass. The grav iron's like a really important crafting resource that you can craft in like all these things. And gravity paste is really useful for armor, so if you want, you could put this on any piece of your armor. Now, if I put it on just my chest plate, see it's a 0 out of 4. I'm wearing chest plates. It's a 1 out of 4, so I need to put it on all 4 pieces of my armor if I really want to use it with the other gravity items in the game, which I'll show you in a second. The next form of antimass, the third form, is reestablished antimass, which you can craft with coal and 8 disestablished antimass. And with this, you can craft an antimatter bucket with just lava in one of these. Antimass bucket, I don't know, I keep saying matter. This is not only a crafting recipe, but it's a block. It's basically just liquid, so like it stops fall damage, etc. But it doesn't have any gravity, so this is pretty useful. If you're making like, if you're like upside down and you're like going this way, and you want something to save your fall and not spread everywhere. Now the core part of the mod, and the part everyone loves, let's set it to date real quick, sorry, is the anchors. Now each anchor, there's an anchor for each cardinal direction, north, west, east, and south. It's the weirdest way I've ever said those, as well as up and down. So this is the up anchor. As soon as it's in your inventory for any reason, it'll automatically move it, like change in that direction. So if I grab this, I'll be upside down, and I can now just go up here. Ow, I missed. And as you can see, now I'm just upside down. And these items also fall the direction they are. They'll just turn based on where you're looking. So like if I'm looking down, then it'll be like forward, but if I'm looking up, then it'll be straight down. But when you throw it, the item also has gravity of what the anchor is. So if I throw it, and I'll fall to the ground, but the anchor will fall up, as you can see. And to craft these anchors, there's multiple different ways. For cardinal directions, it's 3 grav iron, an iron ingot, and a compass. Now all the craft recipes have these materials. However, it's the way you arrange them. So if you want north, if you want to, just remember that grav iron is the side you want to go. So if you want to go north, then grav iron up, east, south, west, etc. But if you want to go up or down, you build it in this diagonal. So this is up and this is down. Same resources, just different way of crafting it. As you can see, when I get the north one, I'll go north, and now I'm on the side of the wall. And as soon as I get rid of it, I will fall right back down. And the next thing is this custom gravity attuned set, where it's the same as this with gravity paste, but if you wear it, just one of them. So I'm like sick right now. If you wear just one of them, it'll automatically give you all the 4 gravity things necessary. So you can craft these with this bucket and any piece of armor. So boom, there's a helmet, as well as crafting just the recipe for the thing with the bucket in it. So it's also a thing you could do. And the next thing is gravity goggles, which shows you gravity fields. They're pretty useful if you want to see anything where the gravity is. Just some stained glass, iron, or a bucket. I'm pretty sure you can use normal glass too, but so if I put these on my head, I could see like gravity fields and everything. But the reason these have levels for normal and weak gravity is because of the next items. In this mod, there are 3 tiers of gravity. There's weak, normal, and strong. Now, each one of these require their own thing. So as you can see, it says 1 out of 1 for weak, 4 out of 4 for normal. So it says 1 out of 1 for weak. So if I wear any one of these sets, I can use the weak set. If I wear the full iron armor or any one of these helmets, it's 4 out of 4. For normal, I can use the normal set. And regardless of what I'm wearing, it could be nothing, could be diamond, could be literally like any other modded weapon or armor set, strong will always change your gravity no matter what. So each of these have their own reversed form as well as the normal form. So see how all these are up? If you put it in a crafting table like this, it'll just swap it for the reversed one. So they're crafted. The weak one is crafted with 1 reestablished anti-mass, 4 cobblestone, 4 stone. It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. Gets scales in price as the gravity generator is 4 grav iron, 1 iron, and 4 weak gravity generators. And the really expensive one is the strong one. It's 4 gold, lapis, and 4 gravity generators. And these each have their own things in it, so the grav iron kind of adds up. And yeah, for these, you can... I'm not wearing any armor, and this is weak, so it should not do anything. If I put on these goggles, you can see the zone that this radius, not really a radius, it's like a cube, but this cube is in. So you can see this like light green, blue type of box is the radius that this has an effect in. And you can see that and the radius for each one of these. So, for some reason though, in this mod, I assume that the developers wanted like 1 piece of armor, 1 gravity tuned set for 1 week, and then all 4 of them for normal. However, when you just wear any of them, it'll automatically give you all of the things necessary. So there's really no reason to make a normal unless you like the look of it, I suppose, or if you want to overwrite the weak one. But my personal opinion, there's no real reason to craft the normal set. So if I flick this lever, now that I'm wearing the boots, I should be able to be affected by it, and I should flip upside down. As you can see, I'm now upside down. You can see the radius of the particles where this is because of these goggles that don't fit me properly. And if I get out of this radius, as you can see the radius ends here. If I try to land in that water, I won't. I'm going to die. But if I get out of the radius, the gravity will flip again. So, I made it. Okay, yeah, we're good. See? And if I take this off, I could just walk through like nothing happened because it's weak. And it doesn't affect me. And this same thing for this. If I'm wearing any one of these sets, I'll get flipped. This one, no matter what I'm wearing literally nothing. I'm going to die though, so maybe I should. Yeah. So now I'm wearing literally nothing, and if I flick this, I'll still get moved up because it's that strong. As you can see, I am upside down. And the only way to turn it down, in creative mode you can just fly up, but in survival you're gonna need some sort of redstone to turn it down from up here, and I don't have that, so I just kind of gotta jump out of the area and hope to land in the water again. Yeah, we're good. So that's the gravity generators. They're actually pretty useful if you want to change your gravity in a specific area. Like if you want your base to be upside down, you could do that pretty nicely. the next thing are these gravity plates, and similar to those, they have 3 stages: weak, normal, and strong. The weak set I can't use because I don't have any armor on. But the strong, anyone can use. What happens is that when you walk on it, it'll shift your gravity to whichever way the plates are. So if I want to do this little loop-de-loop right here, just go on this little loop-de-loop. Hurts my head a lot. Do some sideways parkour. Go down the loop-de-loop. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, you could do that. And to have these to work, you just gotta wear any one of the armors again. And all of a sudden they work now. This is light right here. This is normal, and that's strong. To craft these, to craft a strong one, you need a weighted pressure plate. So like a gold one. It's made of gold. And 4 re-established anti-mass. The weak one, just a stone pressure plate. 1 established anti-mass is pretty cheap. Gravity plate, iron 1, and 1 re-established. Similar to the last one, I don't see a real reason to make the normal one unless you want it to like look nicer, I guess. But there's no real reason to do that. You could just make the cheap ones because the way the armor works. So the next thing here are gravitation pearls, which you could craft with this recipe right here. And it could push or pull entities. So if I pull, or right click to push, shift right click to pull. So if I go down here and just go to the bunch of sheep, if I want to push them, I could do that. If I want to pull them all towards me, I could shift right click. So if you really like need to like wheel up your like farm animals, you could do that real quick. Or if there's like a bunch of mobs around you and you just want to push them away, it's pretty effective at that. I tested it with arrows and spy skeletons, and I could not tell if they were working or not. I did die though, so I'll chalk that up to inconclusive. The final thing about this mod are these gravity controllers. Now, similar to the anchors and similar to the rest of the stuff, there's 3 stages. However, they allow you to control which direction you go. So to craft a weak one, you need any anchor, 4 levers, 4 re-established anti-mass. As you can see, nothing is gonna change because it says I need a weak gravity. But if I wear these boots, then it says I can use them. It's already a down, so it really doesn't matter. But if I go in my control testing area and I change it to up and I turn it on, I'll go up. And if I change it to east, I'll go east, etc. So if I just go back down, the wrong door. That'll be okay. Now the next tier is the normal gravity controller, which you craft with this. And like just like the last one, there's no real reason to make this one unless you're making the next tier. But it's basically the same thing, so it does the exact same thing. The only real advantage I could see is it's easier to tell if it's on or not, because like, oh yeah, green's on. Oh yeah, like it's off, right? With where the other one is, it was like, what's on, what's off? But you know, the final stage, and by far the best item in the game, is the strong gravity controller, which is just the same thing, but you could do it like the other strong ones without armor. So you have this gravity controller, a space-time anomaly, 3 grav iron, and 4 gravitation pearls. And the space-time anomaly is the most expensive item in this mod, requiring another star, 4 of these pearls, and 4 blocks of anti-mass. You could craft these with re-established anti-mass like that. So just like the other ones, you don't need armor for this to work at all. And you could just say you want to go up, boom, you're up. You're down, you're up. Without any armor, you could wear any armor that's not attuned, no armor at all. You could use them just fine. Now, one thing I noticed is if you say you want to go north, but you're already up in see it, the top right corner tells you where you are and tells you where you're gonna go in the middle. So say you want to go north right away, and you click it. Wait. Oh wait, it actually might work better than I thought it would. Oh. So say I'm east and I want to go south. Yeah, wow, that works pretty nicely actually. Huh. You could just like go down, anything. Yeah. I did not actually know that. You go any direction you want to. At first I thought that it was like bugged, but I guess not. I guess I was just impatient. But yeah, that's basically the up, down, and all around mod. To summarize it, we got the anchors, the custom armor that allows you to use the 3 different stages: weak, normal, and strong. You have the generators, which have like an area that changes gravity. The little plates, which you can walk on them to change your direction, and the controllers that change your direction anywhere you are. So just turn this off, go back down. Another thing you could do with these generators is you could like change how like strong you want them, I guess. Like you wanted it like this, you could do that. Hey, 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 hey. Oh man. Yeah. Anyways, that was the mod. See you guys next time in 4 years for my 3rd part of the series. And I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see ya. I'm gonna go west now until I die. Wow, this is taking a while. Man, how long is this ocean? If you look at it in this angle, it looks like I'm flying. Whee! Oh my god.